Just wanted to apologize to all in advance. I accidentally had the echo button on my mic, so just hang in there, maybe pretend we're hanging out in space, and I hope you guys like the video. All right, I'm super excited about this, and I know a lot of you guys are too, so I'm here to react to Hair Buddha's second react video to me, where I'm bleaching my hair with 7 volume developer, so I just can't wait to see what he said, because I know I was super impressed with how like the 7 volume's been going for me. Honestly, super nervous. I had to put on like literally my giant security hoodie. And I had chamomile tea, but accidentally drank it all. So that's kind of the vibes I was going for. A little dim lit, really late. So I decided to do some self-care too. And I did throw into some of that antisocial, like overnight hair mask in my hair. And just so you guys know, like when I'm blonde, I'll use like this BLONDME Cool Tones from Schwarzkopf. It's like a neutralizing spray. If you overdo it, you can put purple in your hair, but I really like in between. It seems to keep it really like light and toned. But yeah, besides that, I'm like really nervous because a lot of you guys told me about this and you said really nice things, and I'm not used to that kind of stuff, so it makes me even more nervous. Like I'm pretty sure I could handle like bad things. I've trained myself through life to handle bad things, so I guess we'll see how I handle good things. For those of you that have been commenting, wondering how my shots went for my back pain, I did like 2 kind of steroid shots in my lower back, and there was a choice between anesthesia or no anesthesia. I chose none. And they said it would take up to a week for it to work. They said there'd be side effects though, like irritability, stuff like that. But honestly, I can tell it's made a huge difference, like for my sciatic and just everything. So like I still have pain, but I have noticed a difference. And I think you guys can tell from the last react video, I could just barely keep it together, you know, just sitting there. And that was the day I went and got those done. So far so good. I'll let you guys know how long they last, if it was worth it in the long run. But so far it has helped. So. Okay, I'm super nervous, so I am blind reacting this time. It wasn't a blind react last time, so I'm just like, okay. If I look tired, it's because I am, but I'm just happy my daughter's taking a nap in general. Maybe she'll sleep throughout the night, but let's take this time as a blessing. Oh man. I was gonna say, I have a feeling my dog is about to bark, so hold on just a second. Okay, the dog is good. She went potty. Now it's time to watch this, and I'm super nervous. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna go straight to my OG BLONDME by Schwarzkopf this month. They do have a newer formula out. It's in the square packaging. We did try that in the 7 lift. I haven't quite learned my way around it yet. I want to mess with that a little bit more. I'm gonna go with their old formula of the premium plus lift 9. I'm gonna go with a lighter developer than usual. So I've never done a 7 volume on my roots to lift. Oh, right when he was gonna say something. I was gonna say, I'll link some of my more recent bleach videos below as well, where we've used the new formula and everything like that. But yeah, my bad, I didn't mean to pause it right when he was gonna say something.
Oh, this is Jane Doe. I reacted on one of her videos many months ago. She bleached her roots with 20 vol with BLONDME, and it was an amazing result. And it seems that she is testing the 7 vol. I explained that you can lift enough with 7 vol with the new BLONDME. This is the old BLONDME. And the new BLONDME, they also have a 9 plus. They have 2 different 7s, a 7 plus and a 7, a precision lightener, so just to do the roots, and another one for open highlights and ombre effects. So I would say, if you are that dark, and she is really dark, have you seen her regrowth? I should say stick with the 9 plus. So in the new packaging, they also have a 9 plus. So you can add this one. It's a new formula. It's a better formula. So, but I'm really curious what the outcome will be with 7 vol, because I know you can do a lot with this 7 vol, but she is really dark. I normally go in with their 20 volume. It does a great job, but I've just been kind of on this like hair healing integrity journey, like want to keep doing all the fun stuff, but I also have been trying to grow my hair out at the same time. We have been doing such a good job with my hair. It's so much softer and healthier than it used to be. I'm really hoping that this all lifts evenly to this kind of blonde we've got going on here, and I really hope it takes the rest of this orange out, so I don't mind if it swells a little. That's going to be expected. The swell is going to be less because the new formula, oh, it's not a new formula. I trust her to do this test because she's taking fine sections.
Her formula is supposed to swell less. That's like part of it. So like I said, I have a lot of videos. I'll link them below. That's
In the previous video with the 20 vol, she took a lot of fine sections. So if you take a lot of fine sections and she's doing a very good bleaching job, you can do this test. Okay? She's doing the perimeter.
that I can't see.
It's difficult in the back, but she has more than one mirror. She's just doing the perimeters
So
now.
here I'm actually gonna section from the top going down because my hair is so much longer now that it's just what I have found is easier for me instead of trying to clip and unclip it constantly.
Yeah, I know. In the how to bleach your hair at home with BLONDME, I explained start in the back, work your way to the top. But of course, to do it by yourself, it's not easy. If you're used to do that and she's working really quickly and she's taking fine sections, you can start at the top. And she sets 2 timers. She said it already in another video. She sets 2 timers. She works really fast. So then it's okay. When this breakage happens in your hair is because you overlap too much. But if you are bleaching with 7 or maybe 20 vol, you don't have to care about the overlap. Otherwise, if you don't overlap, you can have a dark band in the middle. So if you are using a very low volume, you don't have to care about a little bit of overlapping because it will not break because your hair is not damaged with 7 or maximum 20 vol.
I love the way he explains things. He's just my favorite person.
Showing you guys, you know, it's just easier in the long run to have it sectioned good and brushed out because it can just be a pain. Plus it just takes so much longer when it's like that. Not efficient at all. I'm not as used to the tip of this brush though. I feel like my sectioning is a little bit too thick.
Look, you flip your section to the other side and you see the bleach is coming through. It's not like it's very dark. You see color coming through. Then you know it's a fine section. You're doing an amazing job.
I've been making sure I implement that a lot in my bleaching, and luckily we're going to have another bleaching video coming up soon. And in that one, I'm going to be trying to actually bleach my front and my back in separate applications, like the same video, but separate applications. You know, a lot of you know I have health problems, and I just thought that that would kind of help to kind of give me even more time that I can focus on it, and maybe even like save my body some extra pain from pushing myself so much. But there really is a long list of reasons why, but I just thought that was interesting. But I do implement what he's saying now. Like, I'll section it, kind of put bleach here and here, and then if I can like see through it, then I know that I've, you know, saturated it good enough that it's a thin enough section or whatever. So
I'm getting so tired. I'm purposely letting it go down on some of the orange in some of these spots.
It's really hard for your
But
arms.
not...
Always over your top.
I don't want to do too much. I don't need breakage.
But look how fine. I'm always so happy if I see that. And I'm really happy that my videos are useful for some people, that they learn. More and more I see videos with a good end result, not a bad one. And I hope one day I will only do reaction videos on amazing hair transformations. No hair falls anymore, and then I can go in retirement. Or is that too much to ask? Look, but she's doing an amazing job. People that are doing these lazy jobs should learn from this video. I know it's hard, but this is great. You have to have patience.
Honestly, I haven't been able to go to physical therapy in so long. I'm just going to count this as my workout for the week. Yeah.
So take your time, be patient.
Don't worry, I'm cutting all those little dead hairs at the bottom off when we shave that. Or recut this down here. Okay, so now we have some bleach
so bad.
left. It's super messy. Forgot we gotta move on to the front.
oh, look how dark.
So if you work fast, you can do it in the middle. In the video of how to bleach your hair at home, I explained that you can take a midsection. So this side will not be longer on your hair than this side, and you have 2 different results. If you don't work fast enough, if you are doing this for the first time, you want to take sections, I'm really happy that you are taking fine sections. Take your time. If you are taking your time, make sure that you set 2 or 3 timers and take this section in the middle.
Pretty sure.
I'm going to try that again because I did section it out one time after I did watch his How to Bleach Your Hair. Because, of course, I went and watched that because he's amazing. And I did see him do that section there in the middle. What happened for me is I think I sectioned mine way too far back. So I was having trouble seeing. And then, so of course, I just went back to my fail-safe, what I knew to do because I was right in the middle of bleaching. But I do want to try that again now that I see that. His was a lot smaller. And so, yeah, well, I guess I have bangs now too. But in general, I'd like to try it that way.
To remix more bleach. That's why I'm just trying to hurry and get this bleach on up here so it can all process.
Look at these sections
together, and then I'll probably come through and put a little bit more fresher stuff.
She is so good.
I'm
so
mumbling to
proud.
myself because I'm in full concentration mode. People gotta want to get some of this orange.
Did he say proud? He's gonna make me cry. Everyone wants to hear that someone's proud of them.
Out. See, I think I'm gonna come back through here and pull some more down through the orange. Try to get this on my roots.
And people who are saying, yeah, if you're not that dark, did you see how dark she is?
I did more of like a blank canvas because we were doing rainbow hair. So, you know, we did a bleach bath and we had to get some blue out of there.
I saw a video of her doing a rainbow. That was amazing. She is not a hairdresser. Can I say that? She is not a hairdresser. She loves doing hair. She's not a hairdresser. Go to her channel. Check her out of that rainbow color. It was amazing. So if you want to see DIY, a good DIY, where 100% stand behind it, I recommend this Jane Doe. Support her, follow her.
I did start to struggle here a little bit because my sectioning just wasn't clean enough and I had a blind spot in my mirror. So just another reminder, sectioning really does make a difference depending on how you do it. Alright, almost made it the whole way with one batch of bleach. That would have been impressive, but I did not, sorry.
So that's why you always have to have more. Sometimes you are applying more bleach. If your bleach, it has a little bit too much of peroxide, it's too liquid, and then you are using a little bit more because it's so thin and you think, oh, it has to be more because it has to be covered. Normally, your hair has to be covered. If it's thinner, you tend to apply more. So if it's a little bit thicker, then you can use a little bit less, but of course, not too thick.
Here I am wanting it to overlap on the orange a little bit, and bleach does expand, so I'm trying not to go too crazy. And my sectioning was just so off.
If everybody should do these sections, I should be so proud. I know it's hard, and you think you are taking now off sections, but there are some hairdressers that are not taking that sections.
Now their processing time is up to 45 minutes and they don't want you to use artificial heat.
Now, BLONDME is not recommending heat on bleach because it's working so good, you don't have to rush it. Making sure that a bleach is working faster is not a good idea.
Okay, that was literally all of bleach, guys. So I'm going to try and cross-check here.
You hear that? Cross-checking. This is good. So if you are taking sections, you are cross-checking. So you do that with a haircut, you do that with coloring, you do that with bleachings to make sure that you don't forget any spots.
To cross-check, you're going to want to do the opposite. So you're going to want to try to go straight down.
She is so the perfect model for me. I don't have to do anything anymore.
And look through and see if you see any cheetah spots.
Really amazing.
Missed.
I'm so proud. I have said it before, please follow her.
It looks really good.
Wow.
It's so beautiful.
Really quick, I was going to tell you guys, usually in my bleaching videos, I haven't finished my hair transformation yet. Like, we bleached this, and in a separate video, you know, well, my most recent video, we dyed it blue, and I made like my own kind of white toner hair dye. So at the end of this video, I'll show you guys what I actually ended up dyeing my hair after this video. just in case you want to check out the like finished results. Because yeah, you're not going to probably see it in this video since he's doing a hair bleaching video.
We just did this with 7 volumes.
Volume.
So
and when
crazy.
it's wet, it's more yellow. But you see, it's not orange. It's pale yellow blonde. Keep it in mind, 7 vol. 7 vol is what we use to use a toner. There are people that are using toners with 20 vol. Now, Jane is bleaching with 7 vol. 7 vol, that's lower, that's less damaging than a normal color. If you are using a box dye, that's 20 vol.
True.
If you are going to the hair salon and you have to cover your gray hair and they color a permanent color, that's 20
Oh my gosh,
vol.
I didn't even think about that. That's crazy. That just blew my mind. Sub volume is way less than they use for like permanent hair color. That's crazy.
Repeat myself a lot of times. 7 vol.
Wow! Are you guys ready?
First time ever using 7 volume to bleach my roots. And yeah, I was super, super impressed. Obviously, because I still do it.
2, 1.
Wow.
Isn't this just so pretty? It worked out so good. And then my roots to me are just maybe just slightly brassy. But we're going in with fantasy vivid colors. I'm sure you guys see on Instagram when you're seeing people do fantasy colors.
Okay, it's a little pale yellow blonde. This is a level 9-10, but have you seen
How dark I am,
this?
and then also like that's what I've been using on my roots here, and I was able to get it to like this platinum. You just need a little bit of love and a little bit of time. So it might start off kind of yellow and brassy sometimes, but you can still get it to where you need to go without like putting on a whole nother layer of bleach that day. Like, I don't know. You get it.
You say it's a little bit of brassy. I guess from 100 people that are bleaching their hair at home, 99 want to have this color.
I couldn't be happier. Like I said, I do see a few parts that were maybe a little brassy, but like, you know, up here it just seems, but for the most part, I think that it all looks pretty even. But wow!
I want to say too, like, a lot of you know that have been following me for a while. Like, I wasn't trimming my own ends in any of my videos yet. And I was actually only going like once a year. It was all I was able to go in to get my hair cut. And so, yeah, my ends definitely needed love through like almost the whole year. And so, yeah, so if you go back some videos, you'll see. But yeah, so it's like looking at that now and just seeing how much I've learned from then till now. It's just so cool, honestly. Like, it's awesome. I can't wait to see what we learn this year, you know.
First time using 7 volume on my roots, and I'm happy.
And I'm happy. And I have to applaud. And I have to say it again. Please, please, do me a favor. If you love my channel, if you love me, well, love. I don't know how to say it. But if you're enjoying this channel, please follow her. You are doing a big favor of me because I'm so proud of her. And I will check her channel to see if she's going up. I will. So I will see who's following her. I will not see who's following her. But I will know a lot of people will do that. So please make me happy and make her happy. There's a lot of people that has a lot of followers who's doing a crappy job. So follow somebody who's doing the right thing. All I'm going to say today is, Tjaukus.
Okay, that was like, yeah, I wasn't expecting that ending. You guys did kind of warn me that he was going to be really nice, but I wasn't expecting that. He's so funny and that was so sweet. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I like need a second to like gather myself here. Okay, I'm good. So here's the finished results of where my hair went from like that blonde. We went in and did Cheshire Cat hair. That was really fun. I tried to get like as many of the different colors from what I pictured the Cheshire Cat throughout the years of my life would look like. So that was pretty cool. That's what we ended up doing with that. So I just want to give a big thanks to Hair Buddha. Like, I wasn't expecting to hear someone say that they're so proud of me and I'm doing a great job. Like, that just That's not something like, you know, you hear a lot in your life. And I don't know, like I said, I'm usually better at handling like bad things or bad news or whatever. So I'm going to remember this day for the rest of my life. And even just from the first time he reacted to me, like, I just can't believe how much I've learned since then and just how many beautiful, amazing people that I've met because of him posting these videos. So hi, it's so nice to meet all of you. And if for some reason you found this video and you've never seen Hair Buddha, I'll link his channel below in my description. I hope that you go check his channel out. He's amazing. I learned so much. He is a hairdresser. I actually went to beauty school like literally over 17 years ago, and life happened. And I just kind of continued to do hair throughout my life as just a way of therapy and just getting to connect with people and things like that. So he was absolutely correct. I am not a hairdresser. I am all learned DIY, but that's the beautiful hair industry for you. There's always something to learn. You're always growing, and it's just so awesome. So if this was your first time here, I hope that you subscribe and keep hanging out. My Instagram is also always open if there's anything that you guys want to talk about in here that you don't feel comfortable talking about. So much love. Keep hanging in there, everybody. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.